What happened today in Minnesota is absolutely heartbreaking. And it is terrifying, but it is not surprising. And what I have to say is certainly not meant to minimize the heartbreak of this and the fact that someone lost their life trying to do the right thing. But this moment in time is where exactly the Trump regime has been walking us to. And this point in time is happening because there's too many of us that are still paralyzed, believing that there's nothing we can do. And that's the reason why I want to talk about the Overton window. Because what the Overton window is the politicians utilize it to see what a society will maybe not accept or support, but will tolerate. And even Trump's first term in office, when he wanted to use live ammunition on Black Lives Matter, he learned quickly that the community would, American citizens would not tolerate that. So then, since then, they realized that they had to move the window incrementally. So you start that by bombing another country where there is not much understanding and support of, such as Iran. Then you move to put National Guard in democratic cities. Then you move to attack Venezuelan boats because they're just drug dealers. Then you bomb a country that consists of mainly black people, which is Nigeria. Then you attack Venezuela. This is where they've always been walking us, to the point where we now have a decision to make. Are we going to tolerate the unaliving of United States citizens? What is going to be our jumping off point? What is it going to be? They continue to hope that we will exist in paralysis, that there's nothing that we can do. It's the exact same thing with Greenland. You start with the outrageous, saying that Mexico, Canada will be the next state. So that when you start talking about Greenland, it doesn't seem so outrageous. You might think I'm crazy, but see what happens next with Greenland. And many times when I talk about things like the Overton window, or that I do feel like things are moving so quickly that the midterms will not save us, I'm not saying not to call. I'm not saying don't vote. Of course, we continue to help the politicians who are trying to do the right thing and who are actively opposing this fascism, this fascist regime. But there's not enough being done there. And things are moving so alarmingly fast that if we don't do something quickly, I'm not sure what's going to happen. And I'll be the first to say I don't have all the answers. I keep hoping I'm going to learn more. But the one thing I have decided to do to help people is to try to help you understand the importance of building community. And I just found out today that there's an organization called Veterans Fighting Fascism that has put together some kind of resource guide on their website. I have not even had time to research it, but I've seen this creator several times, so I believe that he's legit. To see what this resource guide is like, but I will certainly take a look at it and come back to you. But you go ahead and do that yourself and start looking at your mutual aid, start talking to your family, doing what you can, which would be going to the cheapest grocery store you can find and stocking up on canned goods and water. And even if you can only afford to do a little bit each week, do it. And then getting involved as you can, whether it's in protests, whether it's with funding, whether it's in education, whether it's in supporting other people who are creating that educational content. Whatever it is, it's now the time, because the Overton window is going to continue to shift until we are 100% without any hope of change, an authoritarian country, just like what happened, what Viktor Orban did to Hungary. It's going to happen to us. And we must believe this is serious, and we must take action now. So for today, I just want you to understand that this feeling of paralysis is exactly what they want you to believe. So I do believe that we vote, we make the calls, we stay connected. That way, we also start to protect our family, and we never give up hope. We have something to do here. We are the majority. The people who believe in this democracy are the majority. And while we have a lot of work to do to come out of this and then dismantle this Christian patriarchal structure, it can be done. Never doubt what a group of charged, committed, passionate people can do, because it has changed the world. It has moved mountains time and time again. And I believe that, just like Dr. Martin Luther King referenced it, Obama referenced it, that the arc of the moral universe, it does not bend on its own. And that is what I say to myself every night before I close my eyes. So please know that hope is actionable, but don't give up. Don't give up on it. I'm not. Let's keep our eyes on each other. Take a breath and send love to that woman's family and to Minneapolis. Stay safe.